Hello, I'm retired Master Firefighter Bob Anderson. Welcome to the latest edition of the Virginia Beach Fire Department News Updates. It's been very busy for the fire crews the past couple of weeks with a high volume of working incidents. But to start things off, we'd like to recognize two of the fire department's finest. On Wednesday, February 20th, Vice President Joe Biden hosted a Medal of Valor ceremony with Attorney General Eric Holder in Washington, D.C. Two members of the Virginia Beach Fire Department were honored at this event due to their brave actions to save an 18-month-old girl from a residential fire in October of 2010. Firefighter Hope Scott and Battalion Chief Billy Reynolds were awarded the Public Safety Officer Medal of Valor. This medal was authorized by the Public Safety Officer Medal of Valor Act of 2001 and is the highest national award for valor for a public safety officer. The medal is awarded to public safety personnel who have exhibited exceptional courage, regardless of personal safety, in the attempt to save or protect human life. Congratulations to Firefighter Scott and Battalion Chief Reynolds on a job well done. For the second year in a row, the Virginia Beach Fire Department was honored at the Virginia Fire Chiefs Association 2013 Mid-Atlantic Expo and Symposium with the Governor's Fire Service Award for Outstanding Fire Response. Firefighters were recognized for their fast response during last year's Navy jet crash at the Mayfair Mews apartment complex. Amazingly, there were no fatalities that day. This is the second year in a row the department has been honored with the award. In 2012, the department was recognized for rescuing a 12-year-old girl impaled on a boat propeller in the Chesapeake Bay. Virginia Beach firefighters are receiving new helmets. The new headgear has integrated eye pro, giving firefighters added protection and safety while performing their jobs. The new helmets resemble the traditional helmets originally used in the fire service. The new helmets allow for a more unified look among all fire department personnel. The change will also assist with our accountability systems with the helmet markings. Renovations are moving right along at the old Corner 24 Surf Shop. The building has been stripped down to show the original foundation of the first Virginia Beach fire station housed at that location. When the building is complete, the second level will serve as office spaces for the Virginia Beach Professional Firefighters IAFF Local 2924, as well as a field office for Vigilant Watch Incorporated. The expected completion date for this project should be mid-spring. The fire department will once again be joining other first responders to participate in the Every 15 Minutes program. Every 15 Minutes is a two-day program focusing on high school juniors and seniors, which challenges them to consider the consequences of driving under the influence, distracted driving, and responsibility of making mature decisions. Along with a mock alcohol-related crash, the program focuses on the impact that their decisions have on their family and friends. First Colonial High School is the first of two schools where the program will be held this year. The VBFD Multimedia Production Unit will film and produce a mini documentary to show the students at the conclusion of this two-day event. The second program will be held at Kellam High School later this spring. Saturday, February 16th was a very busy day for our crews. At approximately 0500, Virginia Beach fire crews responded to the report of a residential fire on Chandler Lane at Whitethorn Road. Upon arrival, heavy smoke and flames were observed coming from a two-story detached garage. Fire crews quickly knocked down the fire and prevented extension to any residential living areas. There were no reported firefighter or civilian injuries in this incident. We were able to catch up with Chief Keene at the scene of the fire.
Company's operating a two-story unoccupied detached garage. Company 2 first in, arrived to find fire coming out the windows on the second floor. Stopped, wrapped the hydrant, ladder 2 scooted by. As you can see, got a perfect position, and the fire ended up busting through the roof. Knocked it down quickly. Exterior with the defensive operations. Then the companies went interior the best they could. Interior stairwell to floor 2 was burned out, so it was a little obstacle, but they were able to knock down the fire from defensive ops and then going back in offensively. Yeah, no firefighter injuries, no civilian injuries. Again, unoccupied garage. So the civilian lives in the building next door. The companies arrived on the scene, went immediately into action, did a great job, secured the water supply, tried to go interior at first. Again, the stairwell being somewhat burned out, had to come back outside. Ladder company knocked down the fire. The other companies came in and covered the exposures rather quickly, so good job by all. We have investigator ones on the scene now trying to determine what may have started the fire.
Later that same day, at approximately 13:15 hours, VBFD crews responded to a residential fire on Auburn Drive in the College Park area of the city. Upon arrival, heavy smoke and flames were observed on the A-B corner of the second story of the residence. Crews quickly knocked down the fire. There were no firefighter or civilian injuries in this incident. We spoke to Captain Mike Rock at the scene.
Our first 10 units arrived on scene to a two-story residential. Upon arrival, they found smoke and flames showing second floor out of the A-B corner. Once units arrived, they acted quickly, got a line on the ground, extinguished the fire in a timely manner. All occupants were out of the structure when they arrived. No firefighter or civilian injuries were involved. The cause of the fire is still under investigation at this point. I think the crews performed professionally when they showed up, did what they were trained to do, and got a quick knockdown on the fire.
Later that evening at approximately 18:30 hours, VBFD crews responded to a report of a residential fire on Capitol Hill Drive. Upon arrival, smoke and flames were observed coming out from the top of the chimney chase area. Crews responded quickly and kept the fire contained to the chimney chase. There were no reported firefighter or civilian injuries in this incident. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Captain Joe Baraki gives us a quick overview of the incident.
Engine 16, ladder 16 arrived on scene at a two-story residence with a heavy fire showing from the chimney chase. It was confined to the exterior. They pulled engine 3/4 to the rear and had ladder 16 go inside and perform a primary, secondary search. There was no fire extension to the interior. Our engine 16 made a quick knockdown from the exterior and no extension. No injuries. The weather's kind of nasty out tonight. Used some roof ladders on the roof. No injuries to anybody that I know of. Engine 16 did a great job. Drug a line to the seat of the fire and knocked it down from the exterior. Did a good job.
On Monday, February 18th at approximately 1700 hours, VBFD crews responded to a multifamily residential fire at the Banyan Grove section of the Lincoln Military Housing apartment complex. Upon arrival, crews discovered a fire in a second-story apartment. Forcible entry was required to fight the fire, resulting in the rescue of the owner's pet dog. The fire was quickly knocked down and contained to the single apartment. There were no firefighter or civilian injuries in this incident. The resident's pet dog named Ramsey was rescued by fire crews when a forcible entry was required in one of the back bedrooms to conduct a search for occupants. The owner tells us that Ramsey has made a complete recovery and the family is grateful for the quick efforts of the firefighters for rescuing a beloved member of their family. While the exact cause of the fire is still under investigation at this time, it appears as if the fire originated in a dryer unit. We spoke to Captain Rock about the incident.
First 10 units arrived to a possible multi-family structure fire. Engine 18 arrived on scene. Nothing showing originally. Once they got to the second floor, they found smoke coming from an apartment on the second floor. They made an entry, ended up calling a working fire, and we ended up progressing from there. Appears to be a possible dryer fire at this time. No firefighter, civilian injuries. The crews showed up, performed in a professional manner, got the job done quickly, and hopefully be clearing units shortly.
On February 22nd at approximately 13:30 hours, the VBFD hazmat team responded to the office of U.S. Congressman Scott Ridgell in the 4700 block of Euclid Road in regards to a letter that was received containing an unknown red powdery substance inside an envelope. The substance crumbled at the bottom of the envelope, and when opened, it appeared to be a powdery substance. The material was determined to be non-hazardous. Here are the latest images from retired Master Firefighter Ray Smith on the construction and progress of the new Company 4 and 7. Both projects are moving right along and both stations are still on schedule to be complete and operational later this year. Well, that's it for all the latest news from the Virginia Beach Fire Department. On a final note, I would like to recognize those in the department who have been recently promoted or received a career progression advancement. Congratulations and keep up the good work. I'm retired Master Firefighter Bob Anderson, and until next time, stay safe and always wear your PPE.